And we're live. Hello, my name is Devin McBride, and this is my metacognitive journal for CIT 360. So I'm just gonna direct the rest of my comments to you, the future takers of this class, because there's some things about this class that you need to know, and I want to save you some time and some trouble by letting you know ahead of time. Okay, and the purpose of this video is for those non-programmers who have to take this class, because I'm not a very good programmer, and I'm just not a good programmer, and this class is all about programming. So first, I just want to let you know, every week you need to submit a self-reflective post. It doesn't have to be meaningful every week. It doesn't have to be super deep, but take it serious. Reflect deeply on what you learned, and not so much about the coding topics, but more about what you learned about yourself. How do you learn? How did being taught this, or how did learning this help you understand you more? And that sounds kind of strange, but think about it. This class is not so much about programming, but it's about learning how you learn and being able to teach yourself, prepare yourself for real life. And yeah, kind of eerily similar to the gospel. It's teaching you how to be a better you. So, funnily enough, so all these concepts can be learned by yourself. That's what I took away from this class. So first thing you need to know, there is something called the student syndrome. I'm gonna share my screen right now. It is this. If you see right here, this is the beginning of the class. You're gonna be excited. You're gonna get ready to go. And then all of a sudden you're going to fall back down to zero productivity. And I want to let you know now, it's going to happen. So as soon as you hit bottom again right here, you need to start heading back up, because this class is very easy to do nothing. It's very easy to do nothing because nobody's depending on you but you. And if you get to this point and you're still down here, you're in trouble, deep trouble. So I'm going to try and save you time and let you know that you need to get started early. Start week 1. Week 1, you'll have a meeting with your professor, and he'll put you into teams. These are very important. Your teams are going to be your lifelines throughout this class. Keep in constant contact with them. You should meet every week, minimum once a week, and always have something prepared to be taught. You're going to be instructed. He's going to give you a list. Brother Tuck is going to give you a list, or Brother Barney, or whoever is going to give you a list of code topics that you need to have basic understanding of by week 10. And that seems a long ways away, but it's really not. I think there's 11 code topics or more. So do 2 a week for the first 10 weeks, and you could be way ahead. And make sure you get them started and be in constant contact with Brother Tucky. He is an awesome resource and is always willing to help you out and help you understand. And he answers questions super quick. Like, he'll respond to an email the same day. So go back to, keep going back to him and asking any questions that you might have. Okay, so there's 5 keys to success in this class. 1, I've already mentioned, is self-reflection. Those self-reflection posts. Those will be super beneficial at the end of the semester. Don't slack on them. I did, and I needed to repent heavily, and it's going to affect my grade heavily. So do not slack. Second, okay, for you non-programmers, it's time to fix your attitude. I had to go through this fix, and it wasn't pleasant, and it's still not pleasant. I'm not a programmer, and I do not like programming. So this is not for. This class was very tough, difficult for me. So, make this class helpful to you. Help yourself to know how you learn and how you can teach yourself, because technology is constantly evolving. You think Java is going to be pertinent in 15 years? Maybe, but there's going to be new technologies in 15 years that you're going to have to learn. You're not going to just have gone through school and be like, "Oh wow, I get this." Yeah, snap, it's there. No, it's you're going to have to learn it. So, and you're going to have jobs that possibly you don't know how to do everything. So you got to learn on the fly. So this class is all about learning on the fly and learning stuff to be useful. So learning to self-teach is honestly that's what I learned from this class. I learned a little bit of Java, but I learned mostly how to keep in contact with my team, how I learn, how they learned how I learned how to teach, and I learned how to learn, basically. This sounds a little bit repetitive, and it is, but I really want to get this into your head that this class is all about learning. Learn how to learn. This class will teach you that if you give it the chance. You have to have discipline. You have to have the desire to learn. This class is super easy to fail. I already failed it once. Super easy. You could just do nothing the whole semester and never show up, and nobody will know. But you'll know. So take advantage of all your resources. Take advantage of your team. Your team should be able to teach you some of these concepts. Split them up with your team. Maybe one person teaches you this and one person teaches you another, and then you could teach them something else. That way, and take notes. Hey, sorry, my microphone turned off. So take notes. Be attentive to what your teammates teach you. The more questions you ask, the better their learning will be, and the better your learning will be. And to all the future takers of this class, I wish you good luck. Endure to the end. That's the best advice I can give you. Learn how to learn and endure to the end. This class is very difficult. This is the hardest class I've ever taken, and it can be the most beneficial class you ever take if you let it be. Work hard, learn how you learn, and you'll learn a lifelong skill, something that will benefit you throughout the rest of your career. Yeah. Good luck.